Welcome to DnA.
And I couldn't find it.
Okay there?
Excuse me.
Strong enough for
So,
you?
yeah, I know, right? So, today, I find movie posters to kind of be an art form in and of themselves. I think they can be creative to some degree, yeah. But I think they can tell a story, you know?
Yeah.
So, what I have done for today is... I'm so
Had
dying.
too much to drink.
That's beside the point.
Okay.
So I have a collection of movie posters here that have had the names removed from them, and what I'm going to do...
He means titles of the movies. But, right.
The names... Yeah, okay. Thank you. So, what I want you to do is, number one, I want to see if you know what these posters are, because most of these are pretty iconic posters.
Yeah. The pressure is on, guys.
So, but then number two, what I'd like to do is see what kind of story you feel this poster's telling you, and we can compare to see if the movie producer is giving you the inspiration for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you know what the movie is, I want you to base it just off what the movie poster is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think I can do this.
Alright, and so each one, just to clarify, each one of these is going to be worth 2 points.
Okay.
One for being able to name, and then one for that.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so this is your first movie poster.
Okay.
And we'll be putting these on the screen for everyone to see.
Okay, well, I see this, and the more I think about it, the more I don't know if I know which one this is or not.
Okay, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I think it's the movie with James Franco where he's like 48 hours, right? Is that what it's called?
Kind of. It is 127 hours.
127 hours.
Yes.
Okay. So, can I go ahead and like say what I know it's about? Or do I...
No, I want you just...
Okay.
What does this poster
What does this poster
speak to you?
Speak to me? Well, I hope I'm getting an accurate, like, rendition of it. Honestly, what I see is way more of a romance going on.
A romance. Okay, what's the romance between?
It's between two solid rocks.
Okay.
And from the beginning of time, they've been together. But what happens is over the years, erosion is starting to take place between the two rocks.
Yes.
Okay?
Oh.
Okay?
Oh,
And
we need to get on this.
they're
Yeah.
slowly growing apart, but they don't want to. It's just time wearing away. And so the movie is about the 100 and how many ever hours, some odd hours, 136, is that what it is?
27.
127.
These numbers
Okay.
you're throwing around.
Okay.
Great.
127
Okay.
hours that they have before they erode too far away from one another and are separated forever.
Okay, I like that. This is the rom-com of the year, and
Yeah. Except okay.
No comedy? Is it
I didn't think it was a
serious?
comedy. I thought it was like
Okay.
Notebook or something.
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said wrong. More, yeah.
I don't know. Where
I'm
like
imagining
Titanic,
him, like, yeah, okay.
or something
okay.
where
you're more right, yeah. Your
Yeah.
description was much more like that, yeah.
where someone dies at the end.
Yeah, that's the important part. Okay, so your next one.
Oh man.
It says, in space, no one can hear you scream. That is a very famous line. It's probably a movie I'm going to guess you haven't seen, but you would at least know what it is.
See, I'm going to go out on a limb. The line doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, that hurts me.
I'm
That
not
hurts my soul.
I'm not a movie person. I'm very specific on the things I like, and I just tune out the rest.
Only so much space in the
Yeah.
attic.
Yeah, that's it, for sure. Regardless, is this Alien?
This is Alien.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
Alien.
so
Okay.
I got that.
But what does this speak to you? Because it's very dark, but you've got...
I don't see space. There's nothing spacey going on in my mind. Maybe that's meant to be like sand dunes or something, but it looks more like a grate. And so, honestly, I think, especially if with the phrase there, in space, no one can hear you scream. Somehow, I feel like it's the space between spaces, you know? Like, this has something to do with, like...
Like on a molecular level? Or?
No, like, in a dream type level. I don't know. This is weird. I'm kind of.
So this is like a Christopher Nolan kind of movie?
Well, a little bit, but I think it's almost, with the grate and stuff, I'm almost seeing some sort of demonic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that come out at night and kill people, but it's also like a Friday the 13th sort of thing.
Okay.
I think that's one.
So the Ninja Turtles come out in people's dreams.
Yeah, but it's like Freddy Krueger. He's the one that comes in people's dreams and kills them, right?
Which is Johnny Depp's first movie.
I know, and I've seen his scene in it, but I've just never watched the entire movie. Regardless, it's something like that to me. It's like I can see hands just wanting to reach through like that grating.
Like the three-fingered hands.
Yeah, and whether or not I'm right, that looks green to me.
Yes, it is green.
Oh, okay. Yeah! Okay. So I'm great. So
okay, so I like this Ninja Turtles attacking people in their dreams.
Yes.
Okay, that's the real story.
Okay.
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 This is one of the most iconic movie posters.
I only know this because I'm a communication major, and this poster was hanging in my classroom. This is, I don't even know if I can say it right. Pulp Fiction?
Yes, it's Pulp Fiction.
Pulp.
P-U-L-P.
Yes, Pulp Fiction. Okay. And I know that's the girl that played Poison Ivy.
Uma Thurman.
Yes.
In the Batman Forever.
Yeah, the
horrible
awful one that we don't really remember. But yeah. Regardless. What do I think this is about, though? I don't know. This is about... This is like about prostitutes or something.
I mean, it gives off that vibe.
It's like in the... What is this? The 50s? Or is it the 20s? Or
no, it's not the 20s. It's... Yeah, I guess...
It's something like that.
It's 50s-ish.
But it seems like the difference is between... Sorry. Instead of...
Or maybe 60s. I don't know.
Well,
maybe
it
60s.
looks, regardless, like... What are the dancers that wear the feathers and they have the dresses? It's almost like...
Feathers and dresses. That's
it's like the very end of Downton Abbey or whatever. You know, flappers. Sorry, flappers.
Oh, the 20s.
Somehow she looks like a flapper to me in this picture.
With her gun and yeah.
And so the way I'm seeing this is it's like a movie about a world that instead, like, prostitutes make you sleep with them, not the other way around.
Ooh.
So like it's a parallel universe, you know?
Now that would be an interesting movie.
So, that's the gun and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like instead of guys going out and looking for prostitutes, the prostitutes come looking for the guys. And so the way it works, God, my mind is so demented, I guess. But the way it works is like you walk into your house and they're there with the gun and smoking, and then it's like it's over for you.
So, wow, okay.
Well, not exactly
I
over,
like
but if you don't, they shoot you.
So. Okay, I like this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Again, this is a pretty doggone iconic image.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Not remotely. I don't know who the guy in the sunglasses is. I know the other is Dustin Hoffman.
Okay, you do know who the guy in the sunglasses is. I promise you know who the guy in the sunglasses is.
Is that the guy that played Batman and Batman?
He's not played Batman.
Who is he?
That is Tom Cruise.
Oh! I can see it now. He just looks so young and so...
He is young in this movie.
Well, they're both young or younger. I don't know. I cannot tell you remotely. I have no idea what the title is.
This is Rain Man.
You know, I think I've heard about that.
It's a very famous movie. Is it like the
sequel to Dancing in the Rain? Is that a movie?
I mean,
Singing in the Rain. That's what I meant.
I was very confused.
Sorry. I really know my movies, guys.
Yeah, clearly.
If you know. What's it about? I mean, I'll go out on a limb.
I will tell you what it's actually about, but you tell me, what does this image speak to you?
This image to me says a mentally challenged billionaire and his golf caddy.
Which one's the...
He's the mentally challenged billionaire.
And
He's
then
the
Tom Cruise is his golf caddy.
Yeah, and so they're walking around his mansion, and he's got like huge property, and that's the golf caddy and stuff, and it's all about this mentally challenged billionaire learning how to golf and win the championship.
I'm actually surprised you're not right, but you're not, I don't think, as off as you may think. Dustin Hoffman is Tom Cruise's mentally challenged brother.
Yeah.
Their dad passed away and left all the money to Dustin Hoffman's character.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise kind of takes him around the country and is trying to convince him to give it to him. There's more to it, there's more conflict, but that's kind of the simplest you can put it down to.
So I guess I don't get any points for that one?
I'll give you the one for creativity. We'll tally them all up at the end.
Okay.
We'll tally them all up at the
Okay.
end. Yeah. Next one is right here.
Oh.
You should know this one.
I feel bad. This one, though, is The Dark Knight, right?
You are correct.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this poster.
Have you not?
No, I want, like... Yeah, no, I don't think I have. Have you removed a character or something? Okay.
Yeah, Batman's gone out of it as well.
Okay. No,
because that also kind of gives it away.
Yeah, no, for sure. But going off of this.
Yes. So you got the name.
Yeah. I feel like there's this huge maximum security prison in the middle of a city, futuristic city.
Okay.
And the prisoners are planning on this very night, they're planning on making an escape.
Okay.
They've been planning on this for years. And so they're like all working together. And in this poster, they're looking out over the city.
So it should be all the prisoners here.
Yeah. And they're
I get that because it's kind of the bars.
Yeah. And so they're about...
That's also kind of Arkham City a little bit.
Okay. Well, yeah, but they're about to break out and take the city.
Okay.
Because they're not even necessarily the bad guys.
They're just misunderstood.
They're just misunderstood.
Yeah.
And it's a evil world.
Okay, that's also a rom-com. Anyway, but yeah, okay. I'm not sure if you would get this one. It's a movie you will know, but you may not know it based off the poster.
Is it... Oh, what's that?
Clearly spacey.
Yeah, no, what's that one? It's not a Christopher Nolan movie. Is it? It's the one about the...
Space?
The space with, what's her face? Anne Hathaway in it?
You're correct. That's what this is.
What is it called?
What are all the... What are these? What are these?
They're stars.
They're all... But they're kind of in a group and they're connected. They're the galaxy. Together. No. This is not
constellation.
This is not really a great clue. I'm trying to think how to give this.
What is it called? Like I know what we're talking about.
So you don't know the name though.
See.
So I can't give you the name. You do know the movie. It's called Interstellar.
Oh! Okay, yeah,
It's
you're right.
Interstellar.
Okay.
But based off this poster,
What do I think it is?
yeah.
Honestly, I think it's a magical geyser that erupts
Mm-hmm.
from planet Earth in the middle of the night. There are some Asian archaeologists that come to America in search of the Fountain of Youth.
Uh-huh.
And the Fountain of Youth is actually a geyser in Colorado.
I'm okay with that.
And
It's a little
so,
bit Indiana Jonesy, but it's okay.
and so when it blows up, like the water
Lights up the
glows.
night sky. Okay, I like it. I like it. Alright, next one.
Okay. I do know this one. This one's American Sniper.
Very good. I thought you would get it, but this poster doesn't necessarily scream that to me. What does it scream to you?
A man gets eaten by the American flag. I think what it is it's really a movie
It's kind of, have you
about
ever seen Rubber?
rubber. Mm-mm.
It's about a tire that goes around killing people.
Really?
It's literally what it's about. I do not recommend the movie at all. Don't watch it. But that's what it is. So that's basically what I'm imagining this movie
Yeah, no,
is,
it's
except
like
it's
the-
with an American
Yes, like the
flag.
American flag is taking out everybody. And I mean, I don't know if there's a message behind
I think
it.
it's so political. It's all about
yeah. No, that's what that. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say
Yeah.
that, but that's exactly what I was thinking.
it's about the United States interfering with everyone and
Yeah,
probably Donald Trump somehow.
maybe.
You know. But the snipers, the military is the first to go.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I like it. And last one.
Okay, well, I mean, I do like me some Disney movie.
Oh, who doesn't?
Obviously.
Yeah, completely.
And I have to say, this is probably my favorite princess movie.
And I did throw it in there
Yeah,
just for you because
thank
I knew you would.
So
And
this
that's
is...
also why I avoided such posters as Forrest Gump
Mhm.
or any Tom Hanks because Aaron hates Tom Hanks.
I do hate Tom Hanks. Johnny Depp's
Regardless,
obviously better.
this movie
Okay, so...
is...
Tangled.
You are correct.
Now, what do
But
I...
based off this poster, because you could see this as Tangled, like it makes sense, but I can see other things out of this.
See, I don't even... It's like I'm so infatuated with blonde hair. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, there are so many things here that I could say, but only a select number of people who know me would get. So I'm going to have to go to, like, my second thought. So let me have
Okay.
a second thought for just a minute.
Uh-huh.
Let me look at it, and what could it mean?
See, your whole thing with hair eating, or the flag eating people,
Yeah.
my thought is basically that.
Well,
But
see,
with hair.
I was thinking it too. It's almost like
It's a giant
you know how
hairy
they're
monster.
like all these movies they're making now. Like there was Despicable Me, and then they had to make the Minions movie, and then what was another movie they just came out with that really succeeded? But it was like the side characters. Wasn't there one? Gosh, I'm like there were Minions, and then there was something else. It doesn't really matter. Going off of that, I think this is like a side movie for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Because you remember, like, the Johnny Depp, when he's in, there's an Oompa Loompa that eats the taffy that grows all of his hair out. Well, this is his story.
I love it.
That's what I
That's
think.
it. Oh, the Oompa Loompas take over.
Yeah. And so it's the story about
And
this
Disney.
one
Disney,
misunderstood Oompa Loompa who is all hair
I like it.
because of the taffy he ate. So, and Willy Wonka was never able, or Charlie, able to find a cure. So.
It's pretty good. You know, I loved all of your answers.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you 8 points for that.
Yes.
You missed 2. You didn't get 127 hours,
Yes.
and you didn't get Interstellar.
Okay.
So I can only give you 6 points for that.
Okay.
But I
Yes.
can give you 14 out of 16 points, which I think
Yeah.
is pretty good.
That's pretty good for someone that's not like a movie buff,
Yeah.
right?
Except you are the movie
Except
buff.
I am the movie buff.
We covered this.
I am the movie buff.
Or the movie
and I'm the
king,
movie
I don't know.
poster
Buff.
buff. Okay.
Alright guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. It really means a lot. And
It's freeze frame
do
time.
freeze frame.
Okay, so I'll forget again.
Clearly, yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyway, hungry squirrels.
Should we talk about our feelings?
I think we should talk about our feelings at this point.
Okay. Our feelings are.
Blue. My feelings are blue. Your eyes.
How would you know?